Me for my reading while we smoke. Oh. Alrighty, folks. This camera set up. There we go. About to do this live reading. Recording on 2 different cameras. Recording live on Facebook and also recording on YouTube. About to do this live Aquarius reading. Aquarius Love Reading for this time period until the next 15 moons. I say it like that because I don't like to mark. I don't like to mark it with a date, even though it is October 25th. I don't like to mark it with a date, especially like, you know, this might be a video that you come across later on, and it might resonate with you at the time period that you come across. And for those that ain't really hip to it, 15 moons is 15 days. It's just 15 nights. You know what I mean? So now over the next 15 days, 15 nights. I got my setup over here. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot deck. Got my water, air. Oh shit. Tea candles. Alright, so by the time I said it done, I'm gonna have my air. I mean my fire. I got my earth. Some nice crystals we working with. Got a little alcohol, some smoke for the ancestors, a little fresh tobacco, a little old fresh tobacco. That ain't gonna be what's so fresh. Here we go. Thank you. Pretty calm state of mind. I don't have a lot of shit going on my mind. Lately I've been like excellent at putting shit where it belongs, and that's out of my mind. You know, that's out of my energy. I don't know how I've been able to do that, but it's been working. So I'll. Yes, it has been working for me. All right, so we're gonna get off into this live Aquarius reading. We're gonna talk about the past, future, and the present. Let's see where it goes here. This is a general reading. Remember, if you, I'm new at this, you know what I mean? Just try not to take things too serious. If you get something out of it, you get something out of it. If you don't, you don't. It might not resonate with you. It might resonate, god damn it. It might resonate with somebody you know. This shot right here got instant ashes in it. But, although, let's have some fun to see. I start off every single reading with a prayer. So, here we go. Father God, I thank you for entering into my life, entering into my heart, my soul, my spirit, keeping us all alive within me. I come to you humbly, asking for the sight, for the vision, to be able to look into these cards, Father Lord, and be able to translate what it is that I see for the Aquarians here enjoying this video, watching, or will be watching. I thank you for everything that you've given me, all the blessings, all the tidings, everything. I'm so humble, regardless of what I have or what I don't have. I'm still your humble servant, and please don't leave out of my life. I thank you. Amen. All right, so here we go. About to get off into this Aquarius reading. So what we want to know is what love has been looking like for Aquarians in the past, what love will be looking like for Aquarians in the future, and what love is looking like now. So we're going to go into your past and look at what may have been going on in your past that led you to the present. We're going to look into the present after that, and then where you need to go in the future, or where you probably will be in the future if you, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. All right. So, the general energy that we're going to be working off of, which will be the bottom card, is the Great Bear. That's the general energy that you guys are working off of. But here's the thing about that. It came in reverse. Now, when it's this way, it's like you have a big decision to make. You know what I mean? It's like you in this path. This is where you're going. This doorway right here, this is where you're going. Oh, I want you guys to know that I'm also recording on YouTube and Facebook. You know, I had 2 cameras going at the same time if I didn't put that out there already. But you have a decision to make right here. You know, and are you going to be strong enough to make that decision? You know, you have to be the judge of that. But this came in reverse. So it's almost like there's a decision to make, but maybe you aren't the judge of it. Or maybe somebody's judging you, Aquarius. Maybe somebody's judging you. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, bro, I meant to ask you earlier what that ASC mean. But this is the general energy. We're going to get some clarification off of this. You know, and we'll see. We're going to lay this over here with the general energy pile. There you go. All right. So now, what was love looking like for Aquarians in the past? That is the question being asked. Cards flipping, but we ain't going to take those ones. It was like 3 or 4 of them, too. We ain't even going to go through all that. This is already an extended reading. Something just going to come out, right? Something came to you in your past, huh, Aquarius? This is going to go into your general energy, but we talking about the past. You know, and this card just came out. So to me, this is your path right here. You know what I mean? This is your path. It was full of water. You know what I mean? Full of water, abundance, fulfillment. Maybe. That's what your path is full of. But there's something on your path. Okay, bet. There's something on your path. And I don't know if it's meeting you or whatever. Aquarius is what? Fire energy? Air energy. Aquarius is an air energy. So it ain't got nothing to do with this. But this gonna go off into the general. In the general section, we're gonna get some clarification on that. Maybe somebody's trying to meet you halfway, Aquarius, and they're judging you. They're judging you because they're trying to meet you halfway. And of course, if you're trying to meet somebody halfway, you're gonna try to see what they gonna do, you know. So I guess that's where I'm at with it right now. Okay, so now if we can get off into this past energy. Did that fall out? Yeah, that did fall out. Okay. Past energy. 6 of Stones. Exploitation. A lot of earth energy in that 6 of Stones. Ashe. Yoruba words often have. Okay, I'm gonna check that out in a minute. I can't even see the whole thing just yet anyway. Aquarius, it's almost like maybe you was in love with somebody back in the days and you guys just didn't have anything together. I don't know how it feels when I say that. Like y'all didn't have anything in y'all pockets together, or y'all didn't have anything in y'all relationship together. I mean, this shit all around here is broken. You know what I'm saying? Stones over here with ropes on them. It's like the stones. If the stones represent strength, I never even thought about this ever looking at this card. I love how the new shit come to me looking at these cards. You know, but if the stones represent strength, and they got ropes all on them. That's almost like restraint. That's almost like your strength is tied up. Shit is broken and your strength is tied up. As far as love go, maybe you feel deserted or something. Maybe in the past, Aquarian, you felt I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say that. Fuck it. I don't know. I'm getting like mixed messages in that shit too. I'm trying to figure out the way to express it, to relate it. 6 though is building. You know, 6 is building. So I want to say it's like you was building something. I don't know what you was building because it ain't shit in here. It ain't nothing in this picture. Just nothing being built. So you felt broken? We go get some clarification. We go come back to that, get some clarification though. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's all that's left right there. Yeah, felt broken. That makes sense saying that you felt broken, bro, because like I said, it's like your strength is tied up. If your strength is tied up, then you can't be strong. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel broken, that's definitely not strengthen that. You know what I'm saying? Your shit, that's what broken is. Broken is, you know, a breaking your strength, a chip in your armor. You know? Let's go on to the present energy. Present energy for love for Aquarius. Struggle. 8 of arrows. A stand for infinity. Ongoing. Keeps on going. So, I don't know. Maybe for love for you, Aquarius. I don't like how this is going. Maybe for love for you, it's always been a struggle for you. Even right now. Right now, today, love is still a struggle for you. The path is unclear. The path is cold, actually. Your path and whoever this is, this person, if this person is you, they're not going down that path. They just came from that path. That path is cold. Your path behind you is cold. And you still shooting that shit that's in front of you. Still shooting your shot. You still shooting your shot, but you struggling. But hey, Aquarius, you are still shooting your shot. All right, don't forget about that part of it. The path is cold. Was cold. You know what I mean? But we're gonna have to look to see what it's gonna look like in the future. And it was funny. You know what's funny? Look how these arrows is falling. Like crosses. Like X's and O's. Ain't that shit funny? Ain't that dope? A lot of X's in here. You got a lot of X's, Aquarius. You got a lot of X's. You struggle with your ex. You struggle with your ex, or you struggle with your exes, and it's caused no. Your exes, some of them was behind you, some of them was kind of still with you, you know, but because of your exes, you struggling with love right now today. That's what I'm gonna run with for right now until we get a further clarification a little bit later on. Now we finna go into this future energy. Aquarius, sometimes you have to have a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes lessons learned aren't meant to be taken with you. You know what I mean? If somebody punches you in your eye, the lesson there is to avoid getting punched in the eye. I mean, to duck or block, you know? I don't know, maybe I should use a different example. It's more than one technique is what I'm saying. It's more than one way away from something. You know, if somebody hurt you because you got hurt, some people get hurt in the simplest ways. Some people get hurt because somebody in their life just right the fuck out was not shit. You know what I mean? And you can't hold everybody accountable for that. You can't. You can't always watch out for the same things in the person. Somebody might come in your life with the attitude of not being about shit, fall in love with you, and be your every fucking thing. Somebody might come in your life portraying that they want to be your everything and then end up not being shit. You know what I mean? Life is a case-by-case basis when it comes to relationships. You know? Here you go, bro. Don't let your past have you struggling right now. You know what I mean? Here, let's go to the future. You hand me one of them beers, please? You? Can you hand me one of them beers, please? Or that beer or whatever. It's in there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me wash that off and get back to this reading. I had to change my energy and channel that anticipation. Okay, here we go. We finna go into this future energy, okay? All right. You said not you, them? Oh, okay. I felt you. So, this right here is the shaman. This is y'all future energy for love, y'all. There's a couple different ways to look at this. You know what I'm saying? You could be looking at it like, okay, the shaman is like the magician. It's like the witch doctor. Mystery there. It's a whole lot of mystery there. You could be looking at it like there's not going to be any mystery there for your love. Or shaman is also like a magician with a sleight of hand, a lot of games, a lot of trickery. You can be looking at it like there's not going to be a lot of games, not going to be a lot of trickery because you have the shaman in reverse. So something about magic that's not going to be there. We're going to get some clarification on it in a minute. See how good or bad that is. Look at this and see what I can see. I don't know. We still got a long ways to go. Turn on another mic. There we go. All right, we're gonna go back and do some reflecting on this past energy. We got a long ways to go, y'all. A long ways to go. Just the extended reading. We ain't even done with the basic part of it. We just started. Past. Okay, so you guys got right here the blasted oak. This guy so I'm trying to put these together. Here. You have these people right here alone and ain't got shit. They don't have anything together. You have the blasted oak right here. That's the number 16 card upside down. It's 91, which is 10, which is something, is the number of completion. Number 9 is the number of being indestructible. Number 1 is the number of a beginning. So something should have been strong from the beginning. Something was strong from the beginning. If this card, I can't believe I was playing this so many times. If this card was like this, I'd say that God was trying to tell you back then to take something out your life and it's like a bad habit and some people and all that, but it's not in reverse. It's not the regular way. It's in reverse. So normally, I would say God was telling you to bring some habits or bring something into your life in the past. But I don't really feel like that either. I feel like love in the past, actually, Aquarius, I feel like love in the past might have something to do with family. Been fucking with these trees all day, and these trees been coming across to me as family all day today. But a piece of this branch is knocked off, and in a family that means like maybe a member or a section of your family has been separated from the rest of the family. Maybe your immediate family ain't all that close with with the rest of the family, and you kind of in the middle of that shit. But what the fuck? What that got to do with this, though? Now that makes sense. Maybe you ain't loving right. Maybe in the past, Aquarius, you wasn't loving right because your family wasn't loving each other right. Maybe that's what that was. Maybe your family was broken in the past and you was in between that shit. And from that, you couldn't love right. You couldn't have anything with anybody. Because you didn't learn how to love through your family, you couldn't have anything with anybody. When it came to being with somebody, your strength was broken. Still working with the past energy. We almost lost some cards. Nope. The Three of Bows, fulfillment. Wow. Oh man, Aquarius, this is so miserable. The past was you couldn't get any fulfillment. Three of Bows. Look what he's standing in front of, on top of that tree. And I was just thinking about God because it's the number 3. That's funny too, because somebody's horoscope earlier got me thinking about the medical symbol. And that's what I feel like is on this robe right here is the medical symbol. And the hand is up like healing or like a oath, like somebody's word or something. Yeah, but healing, somebody, no healing, because this is in reverse. No healing. Somebody went back on their word or something, and they kind of maybe, I don't know. Because this, like, right here, like, with it being upside down, it would be above the tree. Maybe, like, the tree is coming down. Or this is the tree. This is the family tree. And these are the roots. These are the roots from the family tree. And this is the tree. This is the trunk of the tree. It's just in the form of a person. Because this person has something to say. I'm looking at these bows, but these bows look like staffs. That's funny I said staff, because then you think about the medical system, the medical shit, and then staff, like a staff at a medical facility or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe that kind of resonate with a Aquarius that has maybe a medical background. Maybe a medical background or something like that. You staffed at a medical place or some shit like that. Or maybe like some people in your family have medical backgrounds, or somebody in your family has a medical background, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like the medical I do feel like the medical is actually no healing, and this hand goes is like an oath. You know what I'm saying? And so if it's in a oath is like a word, your word on something, and since it's in reverse, I'm gonna go ahead and say that somebody went back on their word, and there's no healing from it. We'll get more clarification a little bit later on. That sounds painful, Aquarius. I don't expect this to resonate with anybody, but hopefully it resonates with somebody. It may or may not. So love in the past has something to do with family, as far as I'm concerned, Aquarius. Let's go to this present and see what's going on with this struggle, because it's always been a struggle for you. It's always been a struggle. It would always be a struggle for you if the problem in the past was something with the family. You know what I mean? How you was raised or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, of course, it's always going to stick with you if that's like a bad habit that was taught to you. Or better yet, not taught to you. A good habit that wasn't taught to you, which was how to love. If you don't know how to love, then, of course, it's going to be a struggle really learning how. Love is actually one of those things that kind of is taught. You find out from different ways, you know what I mean? Okay, so here we go. Oh, we're going to let that one go ahead and fall. You couldn't see, you know? Somebody was judging you. Somebody was judging you and trying to get you to meet them halfway, but you just couldn't see it. You just can't see it. This is the general energy. That's what we on right now. That 2 is multiplication, but it's in reverse. It look more like a 5. Actually, this one here actually look more like a 7. The way it's made and shit. But 7, 7 is God. Godly number. Heaven and earth. Okay. So here we go with the present energy. Bow. I used this for somebody before. Hold on. Do you have a fire energy, maybe? In your life? It's a lot going on with fire energies in love. They beefing, they loving, they got it going on. Fire energies is everywhere right now. Because this is the 8 of arrows. Arrows in this deck is a fire energy. Who I'm dealing with? Aquarius. And Aquarius is air energy, right? And so you got the 2 of bows. This is the air energy. This is you. This is something that you need to hold on to. And it's in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Sagittarius reading that I got yesterday. They had this exact same card. And I told them that they need to stay grounded and hold on. Like, hold on. But yours is not like hold on and wait because it's coming. It seemed like yours is like maybe you need to hold on to your fire sign. Or maybe you need to hold on to your fire, your desire. I don't know. But if you just so happen to be in love with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you might want to hold on to them. This is the decision cards in reverse. You might want to make the decision to hold on to whoever it is that you're with, if they're a fire sign. Maybe. I kind of feel like it's saying fire as in desire though. Because here it's saying that you struggle with love. And right now. And that love has always been a struggle. So maybe you need to hold on to the desire to love because it ain't too late. It kind of makes me feel good about that energy card for for the future with the Magician right here, it's kind of made me feel like it's leaning towards that there will be no tricks and games in the future. That's just feeling good, Aquarius. I caught like 2 or 3 goosebumps a second ago. Now let's see. Let's see, Aquarians. Let's see, Aquarians. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Carrying on with this present energy. Bow. Two of Vessels. The attraction card in reverse. Maybe you are messing with a fire energy. That's a heart on fire, but it's in reverse. Heart upside down automatically turns into an arrow to me. It's pointing up. I'm going to go ahead and feel like that's what it is. Giving a heart to God. This is off the water energy. I don't think it's a water energy that you're messing with. Could be, but I don't think so. Could be nobody. It's 2 of Vessels, 2. And it's not the number 2, so I can't flip it around and make it a 5 or a 7 or no shit like that. It's a word 2. So 2 is multiplication. And reverse is it's not even division, it's subtraction. I found that out. It's not division, it's subtraction. It's even in the word attraction. Attraction, nope, subtraction. So 2 subtract 1 is 1. I don't know. We're going to come back to that. Struggling. Ain't no decision to make. It's only you. Could it say that it's struggling, that you're struggling, and since the 2 with the decision is upside down. Wow, and that's 2 2s right next to each other. I didn't even realize that. And they in the second row. 2 2 2. You might want to look into that, Aquarius. Whatever 2 2 2 might mean to you. Maybe February 2nd, 2000. Maybe something that got to do with February 2nd of 2000 something, or maybe 2022 or 2020. February 2nd of 2020 or February 2nd, 2022, something. Maybe that's a date for you, or 222 Aquarius. Maybe February 22nd. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's I don't know. It's 3 2s right there though. And 3 is also the divine number, the number of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So you got 3 2s right there. So that's I don't know. It's kind of a good sign. Okay, so love has been a struggle. Hold on to something, somebody, or whatever. It could be hold on to your fire, your desire. It could be hold on to your fire sign. But this is not about attraction. It's not about attraction. It's about more than that. It's about 2. It's about subtraction. It's about 2 becoming 1 and giving their heart to heaven. I'm almost willing to bet that shit. We're going to get back to that. We're going to get some clarification on that in a minute. Ow, that boy a beast. That boy nasty with it. Ow. All right, here we go. Enough of the cocky shit, Dan. Let's go. Shit. All right. The future. We're going to do something with this shaman, man. That's also the number 1 card. No matter which way you flip a 1, it's still going to be a number 1. So it's all about the beginning of something. So in the future, maybe you're going to begin something. You know, it'd be nice if this the beginning of no games and shit. I can't say this is bad, Aquarians. Look at this. It's the 7 of Arrows. This stands for insecurity. And maybe, just the fuck maybe, you can let your insecurities go. Because there are no games. There is no sleight of hand here. And it's the beginning of that. In your future, you deserve this, it seems like. It seems like you deserve to be able to let your insecurities go. To uproot from that shit. You know what I mean? To get that shit up out you. Find you some foundation. This old foundation here is dead. You ain't got to worry about that shit no more. That's what it sounds like to me, Aquarius. Let's get a little bit more clarification on that. Oh, man. Now I know, because this is like this chick on YouTube, right? And she be doing the tarot cards. And every now and then she'll say something, she'll laugh, and I don't like watching it because when she talk about me, it feel like she laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all don't get that. I just want y'all to know. Let me throw that disclosure in there. I hope that y'all don't think I'm laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at this ability, really. I'm laughing at these cards, straight up, and how the story come together. You know what I mean? If the shit funny, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But man, I'm not laughing at you, okay? Just know that shit. Just know that shit. All right. Here we go. Let's reflect on that. Yo, your life is going to transition. You're going to transition. You see that? 6, you're going to build and transition. You don't have to worry about any tricks and games, Aquarius. You can let those insecurities go in the future. All that bullshit you know from before, you're finna move up out of that. You might not know what you're moving into, but it's mysterious. And the path is lit. All that other shit is dead, Aquarius. Look at this shit, what I see. What the fuck is this I see? Oh. 6 is building though, and this arrows, this is a fire energy. That's the 7 of arrows. That's a fire energy. Magic, duh. What are you thinking about when you're thinking about magic? Fucking fire and shit. It's a lot of fire energy here, Aquarius. I think I was right. I think you got a fire sign on your heels. And that might just be a good thing. 6 of arrows, 7 of arrows, and the 1, 14, 15, that's back to 6, and that's building. You're going to transition with something, Aquarius. It's going to be good for you, Aquarius. Word up. It's going to be good. Let's go back into the past. Let's go dig back into the past, Aquarius, and get our final row of clarification cards off of them. It ain't the final clarification, but it's our final row over there in that section. You know, just so you guys know, we at the point right now where it is the end of the basic reading. So, like, if you was getting a basic reading, that reading that I'm giving for free right now, this is it. This is it right here. This is the basic reading. And so, at this point, this is what your story would tell. And we'll see how far on or off it is from the final result by the time I get done. Okay? excuse me. I'm just not realizing this fire. I'm all in my video. I'm just not realizing all this fire right here. You know what I mean? You got a fire sign. To me, maybe it's not a fire sign. It can be any of them. But I believe, Aquarius, that you have a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries. Aquarius, Sagittarius, dun 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 dun. That sounds like a song and shit. Aquarius, Sagittarius, dun 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 dun. That might be what it is, a Sagittarius. Anyway, you have look, I almost said a Sag. You have a fire sign, possibly, but you have somebody judging you to see if you are strong enough to go home, to go into this cave. You know, this is a bear's cave. This is this cave. This is her or his cave. Okay? And they want to know if you're brave enough to come home, even if they mad, whatever. They pointing right there like, motherfucker, the door is right there. You don't have to be scared, but they judging you because they trying to see what it is that you're going to do. You're not even, I don't know, maybe you are making a decision, but you need to. You have to make a decision. They're judging you. They're watching you, Aquarius. Okay? And they're waiting to see if you're going to meet them on a journey. If you're going to meet them halfway on this path is so liquidy. The cups be so full on this journey. And this is a water energy card. You know, I don't think it's a water energy we talking about, but this is water energy. And for me, somehow, whatever, right now, today, whatever, water has been fulfillment. They're trying to get you to meet them halfway on this fulfilling path, Aquarius. But you can't see it. And you need to open up your eyes and see. Bless you. Oh shit, that's right. I'm breaking down the basic reading. I'm about to keep on going. Okay, so in the past, Aquarius, you couldn't have anything with anybody for real. You know what I'm saying? This is the ones that I'm resonating with, they couldn't have nothing with nobody for real. They family, your family, was not, like the rest of your family was not accepting to part of your family. I don't know if it's somebody that you tried to bring into the family, like a girlfriend or some shit like that, or like your grandma them wasn't and your grandma and your aunties and cousins and all them wasn't fucking with your mom now. You know what I mean? Like your immediate family wasn't that accepted by the regular family, so you couldn't really learn how to love. You didn't really know how to love. I like that second part, the second one. So I'm gonna go with the family that you was raised with, whoever you was raised with, your mom, dad, and them was not necessarily accepted by your grandma them, and you know, along that line. Maybe not your grandma, but you know what I mean, the rest of your family, the cousins and aunties and uncles and all them. And so you really didn't know how to love. You really didn't learn how to love. You needed to heal. You needed some healing. Somebody, there was no healing, and there was no truth in it. You know what I mean? Somebody was going back on their words, or let's just say it was no truth. Because like I said, the hand is up like an oath, but it's in reverse. And if you're not taking the oath, then you're standing against the oath. You know what I mean? There's no truth. You're lying. There's no truth in that. So when it came to family and love and all that, there was no healing you because there was no truth in it. You found no truth in it. So you come to the present And because of that shit in the past, you would always struggle with love. And you struggle, you know, with your exes. Your exes, some of your exes are behind you. Some of your exes are still kind of with you. But it's caused you to struggle with love. And the whole path you came down with love was cold. You know? But you need to hold on. I personally think that there's a fire sign coming for you. Or you have a fire sign. If you have a fire sign in your life, you probably need to hold on to your fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And build with that. Build with that fire sign. I think that right now, if you hold on to your fire sign and y'all get yourself y'all hearts to heaven, basically join in a union, I think y'all will actually be okay. If it's to that level, if you have a fire sign in your life and you guys are thinking about marriage, considering marriage, that might be that move. For real. Because in the future, it ain't gonna be no tricks and games. You'll be able to let those insecurities go. You'll be able to move on from the shit that you know into some shit that you ain't never seen before. Hopefully that's love. Because you don't know much about it. Okay? So that will be the ending of a basic reading. That sounds pretty good, huh? Alright. So we're gonna move on for the extended reading. Extended reading, long as hell. Okay, so back in the past, you were just worried about your journey, man, chasing your dreams and your fantasies, chasing the shit that you wanted. You know what I mean? You wasn't even worried about love no more after that because of the lack of love in your family. Or maybe you used to dream about love. Maybe you dreamed about love, but you was on your journey. Maybe you did dream about love. Even though there was no truth in it. So if there was no truth and no healing from it, then love would be just a dream for you. Yeah, maybe love was more like a dream for you, and you just like, well, onto your path. You know what I mean? You kept it between you and God, you know? Or maybe you started to see God. Because number 17, 1 in the beginning, 7, heaven and earth. Maybe you took that time to know God. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you took that time to know yourself. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's always. So back then, maybe you were just like always on your path, always on your journey, dreaming about love. Maybe you always dreamed about love. Let's get a little further clarification. It's a long road. All right, here we go. Tradition. Upside down, 9 of stones. Upside down, tradition. Religion, morals. Your morals and shit was upside down. Your morals and beliefs was upside down because you didn't really even know how to love in the first place. You didn't have the right morals and traditions in mind when it came to love. I don't know. I feel like these stones right here say more than what they're saying right now. I think they're gonna say it a little bit later on. You was just on your path. You was just on your path, and you it's almost like you just didn't make no room for love or something. You know, you held on to snakes, shit like that. Snakes. This look like a big ass belly ring. This nigga holding a big ass belly ring. You got somebody with a belly ring in your life, Aquarius? Or did you have somebody with a belly ring in your life? in the past that had your shit upside down, they was a snake? Huh? Was you fucking with a couple people? Was you fucking with somebody who was kind of exotic or some shit, and somebody else that was a snake? Maybe, huh? I don't know. Whatever it was, you wasn't indestructible, even though you tried to be strong, because it's the stones. You wasn't indestructible. So you jumped out there basically. So your family, you didn't heal from love with the shit with your family, and because you never knew anything about it and there wasn't no truth in it, but you still dreamed about it and shit. So by the time you went out there to try to attempt to love, you didn't know how to do it. You didn't have no moral stability to love. You didn't have the moral stability to love, because you didn't know how to love. You know what I mean? You wasn't loving right. You was doing shit. You was holding on to snakes and shit. Flip it. Yeah, fuck yeah. Snakes, foxes and shit. Tricks. There's a lot of tricks and games in your past, Aquarius. And much really even talk about past that shit. A lot of... Look, that's almost the same background with your with the card about the healing and all that from your family. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of tricks and games from your family, maybe, that had you like that. That's the past. That's the end of the past energy right now. Let's go off into this present energy. Normally I've been talking about trees and shit, but saying that they family and that they doing different things. But with this being upside down, when I told somebody earlier with that this rock was them and that this tree was their family holding them up. But I'm not getting that. I'm not gonna get that same shit from you. Not right now. That's not... Well, it could be, but it's a whole... I mean, it's what's said, but it's how it's said. Like, man, you know, you got your family. You lucky your family holds you up. Or, man, your family holds you up, dog. You need to just move on from that. And that could be what it's saying. That you need to be this rock. You need to be strong. You need to quit letting your family hold you up. Look at this tree about to catch on fire. Your heart to this fire sign, yo. It's this fire sign. This fire is just all over the fucking place. This is a jealousy card. Right side up is jealousy. But I think it just kind of wants you to see that this fire sign can help you get over your family, yo. Can help you... I'm sorry. This fire sign can help you love. This fire... You take this fire sign. You put this fire sign into your heart. And God... There's 3 arrows, 1, 2, 3, into your heart. You can kill that shit with your family. Quit letting your family hold you up. Quit letting them hold you up from love. And that's 3 arrows. It's God. Quit letting that shit, quit letting what they did to you eat away at you, Aquarius. Quit letting it eat away at you. It's eating away at you right now. Right now, today. Your family holding you up right now, today, Aquarius. But there's somebody that loves you. There's somebody that loves you. And they're ready to give their heart to God with you. You know what I mean? Don't let what you didn't learn from your family hold you up on your journey. The shit with your family may not have been completely negative. They just didn't show you how to love. Okay? It's not like you had a falling out with your family or anything like that. They just didn't love you right. You just didn't learn how to love from your family. You're learning on your own how to love through your own experiences. Quit letting that shit eat away at you. Quit letting it eat away at you. Ain't no snakes in your path. Ain't no snakes in your path, Aquarius. You, right now. That's what all this shit is about. This shit is about you. You in your own motherfucking way. You in your own way. Because you didn't learn how to love, you despise people for that. And you shouldn't do that. You should just go learn how to fuck to love. Ain't nobody against you. Ain't no snakes in your path. There's nobody that you have to hate, Aquarius. Okay? Let all that bullshit go and just go the fuck out there and love. Okay? It's all right here. It's all you struggling with it, but there's somebody that loves you. There's so much love right here in your presence. And you letting the lack of knowing how to love, eat away at your ass and keep you from loving correctly. And it's also causing you to despise the people who should have taught you how to love. You're despising them because maybe they didn't know they self. Aquarius, did you ever think about that shit? Did you ever think about the fact that a motherfucker couldn't show you how to love, couldn't teach you how to love because they didn't know love themselves? It's genetic, motherfucker. It's your family. The only thing that you can do is try to find how to love yourself, to love something yourself, or love yourself. I shouldn't be sitting here lecturing you about fucking love. Love is not easy, no matter how easy people make it seem. People that know how to love fuck it up. Quit despising everybody because it's making you unhappy, Aquarius, in love. Quit despising everybody because you didn't learn how to love. Because maybe they didn't know how to love either. Quit doing that shit. And you will be so much more happier. Everybody around you, there is nobody blocking your path. There is nobody stopping you from loving but you. Love, true enough, is something that you learn, that you can learn, but you learn it a variation of ways. Not only do you learn it from somebody teaching you, specifically telling you about it, but you learn it from experience, from getting out there, jumping into it. And maybe you need to recognize that. Maybe you need to recognize that you need to just jump out and into it. Maybe you need to jump into it, Aquarius, and just let go. Just love. It actually is pretty simple. It's just all the bullshit that come with it that's complicated. Let's go ahead and move on to the future energy. But right now, you playing yourself. You know what I mean? You letting your family not teaching you how to love hold you up from loving. It's picking at you, and ain't nobody blocking your path, yo. Ain't nobody stopping you. Excuse me, this is ignorant. I like y'all reading. I didn't like it at first. So now we're going into the future. The future saying so far to me that there are no tricks and games. You can let those insecurities go. You can transition. You can move off for what you know into the shit that you've never had before. Maybe love. Maybe it's love. Okay? Let's get some clarification on this future. Let's run it. Queen of Bows. Queen of Bows. Queen of Bows. Oh, that's what that is. That wolf up there howling. Yep. That's what that is. That reminds me. So where's you at in this path, huh? Is you over in this path somewhere? Yes, you are. You over there. You on the other side of the wolf. And On the other side of the mountain. The other side, the straight up unknown, the straight up unseen. Is that where you at over here? Oh, Miss Hair. All these motherfuckers is tied in together some way, somehow. Okay, so we got a hare. Hares, rabbits. The difference between hares and rabbits, the biggest difference, other than everything, besides the ears and the hopping, the biggest difference is that hares travel in packs. This in reverse. She ain't traveling in packs. She ain't timid. Hares and rabbits are timid. She ain't timid. Maybe you just need not be timid. You know what I mean? This is a reverse. Maybe you need not be timid about it. You need not to be timid about this mystery that's coming on in the future. When you transition into shit that you don't know, don't be timid about it, yo. Don't be timid. Let's move on. That's the Queen of Bows. It's air energy. I was just thinking about, somehow I came across the word Lynn or something for somebody earlier. I can't wait for them to come across a Linda or some shit like that, for them to meet somebody like that. Anyway, second card on the future. Happiness. Right. Man, yo, the future look dope as fuck for y'all Aquarius. Okay? You don't have to be timid. It's going to be happiness. This is the 10 of vessels. That's completion and happiness. Your cup's going to overflow with abundance. Fuck overflowing. Look at that shit. With abundance. You just need... Yo. It's nobody's trying to pull the shade over your eyes, Aquarius. Not in the future. They're not trying to pull the shade over your eyes. They really love you. You can be secure in that. You know, make that transition. Move into the unknown, man. You've never known love before. Move into that shit. Don't be timid. You ain't got to be timid. You're going to be happy. That's what it's saying, Aquarius. You're going to be happy. You got one more card on this end of this spectrum. Oh, that's complete. Funny. I'm looking at these other stories that's coming up. There's some other stories that's coming up out of all this shit. All right. Okay, I know exactly how to look at this card. This came up for somebody the other day. You know what I mean? And I'm going to look at it the exact same way. Lately I really don't too often do that. But I'm going to look at it the exact same way. Either, no matter what you are, if you are the female Aquarius, then you have a man that's for you. If you're the man, Aquarius, then you're the man for somebody. You know what I mean? Because this man right here is upside down. He's upside down. Right side up, he's out here. He got his bow and arrow. He got his club. You know what I mean? He's just a man. He's a show out. You know what I'm saying? He got his dick out, his penis. He has his phallus out and it's up. It's strengthened. It's empowered. He has empowerment in his phallus. You know what I'm saying? But in reverse, this man has on clothes. So put this up here so y'all can see he's naked and shit. This man has on clothes in reverse. You know what I mean? And he has his bow. He has his bow. That's his head. These other four parts are his limbs. You know, up here, 5 is the number of man. It's the 5 of bows. 5 is the number of man. The 1 is nothing without the other 4. He got this bow over here. And these other 4 is over here. You know what I mean? So in this situation, he probably not a man for real, for real. You know what I mean? Not a man. Not the kind of man that you want or that you want to be. You know what I mean? Not if you want to be with somebody. You know, got his dick out, he butt ass naked, got his club and shit. He just a beast. But you put him right here, somehow these bows is right here with him. Now the 1, because it's in reverse, the 1 is with the 4. He does have his head on. He does have his clothes on. He's not erect. You see what I'm saying? He's complete. That's your happiness. You know, that's what you want right there, Aquarius. If you're Aquarius female, that's that man coming for you. If you're an Aquarius man, that's the man that you are for somebody. It's looking good for you, Aquarius. And that could be, it's between a fire sign and an air sign. You're an air sign, Aquarius. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air signs. So you might have a fire sign and you might have an air sign that's up in here. Because you got quite a few bows in your future. All the arrows is in your present. All the fire signs is in your present. This card just flipped. What's that? That's going to go with that general energy. I hate that came in reverse. Man, I'd have been so ecstatic if this would have came. We're going back into the past energy, so I guess I ain't that mad about that. But this card is the Salmon, the Queen of Vessels. You know, the Salmon swims upstream, makes calculated moves. Salmon can't climb mountains. I'm looking at I'm so focused on these mountains. The salmon can't climb mountains though. Maybe you can, Aquarius. Maybe you can. Maybe you can swim upstream and climb mountains. Let's keep it moving. So, damn, motherfucker. It's the Guardian in reverse. When you need to quit guardianing or something. Quit guarding your heart or something. Quit running away. Right here, you run away from this guy. He's in reverse, you don't run away from him. You can climb mountains and swim upstream. Aquarius. Fifteen in reverse. Well, 15 is 5 plus 1. The number of man beginning. 5 plus 1. 6 is building. You can begin to build, man. You can begin to build, man, if you quit running away, Aquarius. You can begin to build if you quit running away. You have a beautiful reading, yo. I love your reading. It's nice. It's very nice. I like y'all reading, Aquarius. I like it. Okay, so let's jump back into this past energy real quick on this extended reading for Aquarius. Feeding off that past energy. The Ten of Bowls, responsibility. Nobody to help you on that road, Joe. It was just incomplete in the past, yo. You ain't had nobody to show you. You ain't had nobody to help you get there. You had to do it all by yourself, Aquarius. You had to do it all by yourself. You ain't had nobody. You had to carry all the way by yourself. Couldn't see the journey. Look at that shit. It's almost like the smoke turns into part of this road. They join together perfectly. So it's like, you can almost see it, but then you can't. The journey is so fucking far, so long. Damn, Aquarius. That was the past, though. Ow. That was the past, Aquarius. You've come a long way since that journey. We're going to jump into this present energy one last time. Wow. The Green Woman. It's in the reverse. Fuck that mean, man? The Green Woman. Woman, I just keep feeling about, like, this woman, she just turned upside down. I feel like if you a man, if you an Aquarius man, maybe it seems like somebody's turning away from you right now. If you're an Aquarius woman, maybe you are turning away from somebody right now. I don't know. I feel like somebody got temptation or something. Somebody got an angel and a demon on something trying to tell them which way to go or some shit. You know, something down there. It ain't on both shoulders because they're not on their shoulders. She kind of has them in her hand. She do have them in her hand. It's kind of like she got her hands like this, like in prayer. It's number 3 card. You know, I'm always gonna put God into that. It's a lot of fire in there. It's a lot of earth in there. In the background, it look like some wind, but magic. I'm not really knowing what to make out of this. I don't know exactly what they want me to see in this card, Aquarius. Mother Nature. You know. Nature. Something about nature being turned upside down. You, Aquarius, are you running around right now doing things outside of your nature? Huh? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on with you right now, Aquarius? You run around here because you letting this shit get... I'm going too far into the story. But you're doing something outside of your nature. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you need to do something outside of your nature. These cards that I'm laying down now reflect to what the problem is and what you need to do. The first one was in the past energy, and you just had like a long road, but that still applies to now as well. Okay, this goes with your general energy and all of that shit. This card right here applies most with your present energy, but it's still your general energy. It's something in your nature that you need to turn around. Something in your nature that you need to turn around. You got devils on you. Not devils, but you got, you know how motherfucking figuratively you got the angel and the devil. Angel in one hand, devil in one hand. You know, but usually shoulders, but she got them in her hand. But she got her hands up in prayer. You know? Kind of like a Muslim prayer though. You know? Let's go into the future. Future energy. It's the same woman. What I say? She praying and she healing over a fire energy. 7 of stones. 7 of stones. Be strong with God in your life. Get your fire energy. Get your fire. It's a fire energy that you fucking with. It's got to be, yo. It's got to be. Heal. Heal with that fire energy. Okay, Aquarius? I think you fucking with a fire energy. That's 7 of stones, y'all. 7 of stones. This ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there but them. Ain't nothing in there but him and her. That's the way you want to keep everything else out. They're protected. Those stones are protection, strength. You see what I'm saying? They're protected from everything outside of that. Everything. Even that love, that family shit. The love that you didn't get from your family. You guys are protected from the love that you didn't get. The things that you didn't learn. The shit that you use right now today to harm yourself. You're protected from that. Build that wall around you and your probably fire sign. See, I keep saying that shit. Damn it, I'm convinced. Almost. Okay, this right here gonna connect these two. Yeah, Somebody got this card earlier. This one I was talking about earlier. Look. Somebody got this card earlier, and they made me realize the fact through our conversation that that's the medical symbol. But this is in reverse. You don't need to really heal from this. Or you need to heal from it. Yes, you do. You need to heal from that past. And I'll show you how it ties in a little bit. But you need to heal from that shit, from the tricks and games and shit that came from your past. I don't want to speak too much on that because I'm going to speak exactly on that when I get to it right here. You got this, Aquarius. You got this. I like y'all reading. I do. All right. Second to last card. Well, except for this one that just flipped over. The Six of Vessels, reunion. Reunion in reverse. It's almost like you don't need nobody. But I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like you don't need nobody. I want to feel like you need somebody. It's like a big ass cup, yo. It's like a big ass cup. I don't think that's got nothing to do with reunion. I think these branches is like a champagne glass stem. There's your glass. And it's full. You got the biggest cup of all. I've never even began to look at this shit like that. That's what that looked like, a big ass cup to me. Your cup gonna be super full. Six of Vessels building. That's what I get out of that. That might not be what it mean, but that's what I get out of it. All right, second to last card. Here we go. Why are these cards coming in reverse? Five of Vessels. It's upside down again. I don't like that. Maybe I just want to be right there so I can tell what it need to tell in this place in this story when I get back around to it. But this is the card of ecstasy, feeling ecstasy. And I don't get it. I don't get why it would come in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and lay this last card and then I'm going to reflect on it. It might make so much more sense. It's a lot of women in here. It's a lot of women in these cards right now. Fuck, it's down. It's a lot of women. It's a couple, man. Shit, let me see. One, two. I ain't even go through all that. Let's go to final summary energy for Aquarius love life. It's still getting your cup full, Aquarius. The other way around, this card, man, you being generous to everybody. You be generous to a lot. But over here, it's saying that a lot is going to be generous to you. You know what I mean? And have your cup full. I'm beginning to wonder if all these cards in reverse that's down here on this bottom row are the wrong way. No, they're the right way. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Drum roll and shit. I'm finna wrap it. Turn these cameras around. All right, Aquarians, let me break it down for you. was fucked up. Let me break it down for you, Aquarians. This right here is your past energy. Okay? You guys couldn't have anything with anybody. Whoever this resonates with, it's not everybody. You couldn't have anything with anybody because maybe your family, or if you had a family, or you separated from your family, I don't know, you might even been a foster child or some shit like that, you know, and you didn't learn how to love. Damn it. You didn't learn how to love. Okay? And you needed to heal from that. You need to heal from that because there was no healing and there was no truth. And so you kind of just went on your way. You know, you used to dream about love. You stayed dreaming about love and all that shit. But you didn't have any moral stability when it came down to it. You know what I mean? It was just, you didn't know, you weren't taught them. You know what I mean? You weren't taught them because it was too many tricks and games. This fox right here. You see what I'm saying? So now moving on into the present, now you struggle with love right now today. And in my opinion, if you have somebody in here and it's a fire sign, if you have somebody in here and it's a fire sign, you need to hold on to them. You see how you holding on to them staffs and got them planted into the ground? Or you need to hold on to your desire to love. It's one or the other. Because there's somebody, you know what I mean? And they want to divide with you. They want to subtract with you. They want to take you two and make you subtract one and become one with you. The love that you didn't learn from your family, quit letting you hold you up. You know, quit letting it hold you up, Aquarius. You know, you letting it eat at you, it's just picking at you. Quit letting that shit pick at you, Aquarius. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing holding you up. There's no snakes in your path. You know? Ain't nothing holding you up but you. You the only snake holding you up. Ain't no snakes in your path. So in the future, if you recognize these things, in the future you'll realize that there are no tricks and games lying ahead for you. You can let go of let me pull this down. You can let go of your insecurities and transition. You can leave from what you think you know into what you don't know, which may be love, hopefully. You don't have to be timid about that shit. You don't have to be timid. That's why it's in reverse, rabbit. Silly rabbit. And if you're not timid, then you can be happy. You will be happy. You know what I mean? You will have somebody that's for you, that's not for all this earthly shit. Okay? Let me straighten these up, make them look a little bit more presentable so I can go back down the line and read them the other way. Here we go. All right. So now, coming back into this past energy. Remember, once again, there was nobody for you. There's nobody. You felt like it wasn't nobody for you. You felt like you couldn't have anything with anybody. And it's because you weren't taught to how it feels to have something with somebody. To love. You weren't taught that in the past. You know what I mean? And you had to carry that burden all alone. You know, and it was a long-ass road. It was a long road. So now, once again, you struggling with love. And you let it pick at you. You know what I'm saying? You let it pick at you. But your nature, you need to go against your nature, man. If you do something, you need that nature of not knowing how to love. You need to go against that and get your abundance. Let love feed you. Let love feed you. So in the future, you don't have to worry about all those tricks and games and shit that people play. You don't have to worry about all that. You have a right to be happy and you will be happy. You know what I'm saying? But you can only do that if you heal. Okay? So going from the present to the past. Letting people feed you. Let love feed you, Aquarius. Okay? Heal. Heal from it. Heal from your past. You know, the road has already been traveled. You can go ahead and walk into your dream. Walk into your dream to love. Going into the future for them to feed you. What did I say about this shit? Oh man, what did I read about that? Hold on, y'all, because I'm looking at these. Because all that ties in, too. It's the card of ecstasy, y'all. Those vessels full. That was the one that I was having problems with earlier. I couldn't really see where it tied in at. You know? But I know that there's still healing in here. And if you go ahead and heal, you can have that earthly person that you want. What is it that I'm getting off of this? Let's go in here and tie these cards in. Okay, so you got the fox, you got letting the family hold you up, and you got the heal. You need to go ahead and heal from them tricks and games and whatever it was, man, and quit letting that shit hold you up into your present. All that shit from your past, you need to quit letting it hold you up into your present. You know, there's nobody stopping you but you. There's nobody blocking you but you. Maybe if you're an Aquarius woman, you can let a man take over or something. I don't know, and if you're Aquarius man, you can take over. I don't know what I'm really getting off of that, but you don't have to be timid. Fuck, I hate that. 5 is the number of man. She's dancing and everything, but she's in reverse, so she's not dancing. Fuck. I don't know. It's almost like I'm getting some sort of religion out of there. You know, you get the healing going on, then the ritual going on in reverse. What's the reverse of a ritual? Reverse of a ritual. I don't know. But over here, the general reading, remember this was the first card that fell out. That was actually your first card. Somebody's judging you. Somebody's judging you. They want you to make the right choice about them. They're judging you though, and they're going to make a choice about you one way or the other. Don't miss out. You know what I mean? Because they want you to meet them halfway. You know, but you right now you acting like you can't see that. You need to open your eyes and see that they want you to meet them halfway. You know what I mean? Quit calculating so goddamn much. You know, quit trying to make all the right moves all the damn time. You know, it's right there in front of you. Quit running away from what's going on, because your cup, you're going to have a big-ass cup full of you chill out Aquarius. That's going to bother the fuck out of me. That's kicking my ass that I don't know what the fuck is going on with this card. A ritual in reverse. Ritual in reverse. Nothing else. You got 3 women right there, though. That's divine. That's pretty damn divine. 3 women. Something about 3 women. 3 women and 2 men. That's 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I really genuinely don't know. Maybe you can resonate with that somehow. I don't know. But that's the whole picture right there for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. It's extended. Holla at your boy. If you haven't had a free reading yet, go ahead and holla at me for the free reading on Facebook this week in Messenger. And until then, when I get ready to do the next sign tomorrow. Till then, peace.